Welcome to Hawaii Yoga. My name is Beverly Gaffon. So we're going to go through a little practice this morning, actually a little journey I'd rather say, because really that's what yoga is. It's a journey. It's not a means to get to a destination. It's a time to explore how you feel, explore where you are in your body, and discover things about yourself as you come into some stillness sometimes within the practice. As you approach things that are a little bit more difficult, how do you handle them? So it's all about learning how to deal with lots of things on our mat and off our mat. So today, approach your practice with kindness. Love where you are in your practice. Love your body. Come into the breath. The bridge between the body and the mind is the breath. So be sure that you continue to be aware of that. I will constantly be reminding you to breathe. Inhale and exhale. You're going to get sick of hearing me say that, I'm sure. So let's begin this journey today, being kind to yourself, honoring yourself. So we're going to start in Vinyasa. So before we actually start, you want to pause me for a moment and maybe go get a book or a block, or maybe if you have a blanket nearby, an Afghan off your sofa, or a beach towel, and you want to have it handy. Sometimes it's nice to roll it and use it in different positions, or sometimes it's nice at the end when we come to Shavasana to put it over your feet or your legs, because we usually cool down a little bit when we get to that point of the practice. So take a moment, go ahead and grab that, and then come on back to your mat. See you in a few minutes. Let's go. Let's start in Vinyasa, child's pose. So come to your knees on the outsides of your mat. Allow your big toes to touch. And this is where that blanket might come in handy. My knees are not always real happy, so sometimes if I take a blanket and put it underneath of my hips when I come into Vinyasa, it allows me to press my hips down toward my heels. Gives me a little sense of security, like they're not kind of floating out in the back there. So props are a wonderful thing for a yoga practice. They allow you to get into an asana with a little more efficiency, maybe a little deeper, maybe with a little more comfort. So yoga is not about being uncomfortable. It's about finding your comfort zone, loving your body. So begin to sink your hips down. Let your face relax. So this, to me, is the most important part of the practice. Bringing yourself into some stillness. Bringing yourself to your mat and to your practice, and telling yourself that the next 30, 45, to an hour, to 90 minutes, to whatever you decide to give yourself for your practice, is all about you. So be willing to surrender into that. Feel the breath move through the body. Feel it create length along the back of the body. Breathe into your hips and your knees, tops of your feet. They stretch flat against the floor. Walk your hands forward perhaps. Open up through the shoulders. Maybe allow the forehead to rest on the earth and roll the head gently from side to side to give your forehead a little massage. That's a little relaxing thing that you can do for yourself. Maybe say a little mantra. Inhale, I am happy. Exhale, I am here. With your next inhale, gently lift the head, neck, and shoulders a little bit, keeping your gaze down at the mat. Walk your hands off to the right side of the mat. And maybe if it's okay with your left shoulder, bring that left palm on top of the right. Press that left hip out toward your left heel. Allow the head to drop down between the forearms. And breathe into those left ribs.
Maybe get a little creative, a little artsy with your breath today, with your visions of that breath. Can you see ribbons of color running through your ribs? Maybe you want to see nice cool colors today, some blues and greens, or maybe you want to be warmer and see some oranges and some reds and some yellows. So just feel what you're feeling today. Love that you are on your mat, making this connection with your body. With your next inhale, slowly come to center. Take a breath in here, exhale, press the hips down, let the head relax. Gently press the palms into the earth, lift the head, walk over to the left side of your mat this time. Once again, breathing all in through those ribs on the left side of your body, getting into the intercostal muscles, up into the armpit here. Let the head relax between the upper arms. Press that right hip back down toward your right heel. Feel an opening along the hips and the waistline. Releasing and breathing into your practice, preparing yourself for this journey you're about to take. Knowing that mistakes might be made along the way, and that's okay. It's okay to fall. It's okay to stumble. It's okay to discover that maybe, our balance is not where we would hope it to be today. All that's okay. All that's part of the journey. Come back to center. Let it go. With your next inhale, gently come back up. Come into a tabletop. Square everything off. Palms are underneath of your shoulders. Wrists are lined right up with your elbows and your shoulder. Knees are underneath the hips. And you want your knees about hip width apart, so putting 2 fists between your knees is a nice guideline for that. Release the tops of the feet. Engage your core a little bit. And then with an inhale, tilt your tailbone to the sky. Allow that belly to drop down toward the earth. Shine your heart center forward and up as you come into your cow. So think about pressing that heart center forward between those shoulders. Soften the gaze and the face, maybe smile out there. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, tuck that tailbone under. Roll up the back of the body, drop the head to the earth. Crown of the head is facing the earth as you gaze back between those thighs. Inhale comes back to your cow. Exhale, back into cat. Inhale, come back to your cow. If you hear or feel any little popping going on to the back of the body, as long as it's not painful, that's actually a good thing. It's just a little space being created. And then come back one more time to that cat. One more time to that cow. And then come back to a nice flat back. Come back to your tabletop. With an inhale, extend your right hand forward and press your left heel to the back wall. Take your right hand and just rub it across the back of your hips to make sure that left hip is not higher than the right. You want to be even across there. This is about length. It's not about height for that back leg. Press the fingers forward, press the heel to the back wall. Engage that left quadricep and the left hamstring to hold that leg up strong and straight. One more inhale here. Float that hand down. Take a breath in. And exhale. Inhale, left hand goes forward, right heel goes to the back. Once again, press out with your heel. Reach those fingertips. Press into that right palm so you don't sink down to that shoulder. Press up and out. Core slightly turned on here to help you with your balance. Face is soft. Breath is moving. We're enjoying this journey so far. One more inhale here. Grow long. Exhale, bring it back down. One breath, one movement. Inhale, right and left. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left and right. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, right and left. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, left and right. And exhale, bring it down. Take a moment here, square everything off. We're going to come into a little bit of a back bend here. Inhale, take your right hand forward, press your left heel to the back wall, and then bend that left leg, reach back. Maybe you can grab hold of an ankle or a heel or a pant leg or just whatever you can grab. If you can't reach it, just reach forward. It's all good. Press that heel to the sky. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Soften your face. One more inhale here. Exhale that breath. And then inhale, come back to that spinal extension, coming into what we call sunbirds. Exhale, pull it together in the center. Inhale, send it out long. Exhale, pull it all in tight. Inhale, send it out long. Pull it in tight here, and then we're going to hold it here. Let's start a little tapas building here in our core. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, send it out long. Float it back down, take a breath in. And exhale. Inhale, left arm extends forward, right heel to the back. Coming into the same little back bend on the other side. So maybe you were able to reach your foot on one side and not the other. So we're not symmetrical. This just proves how asymmetrical sometimes we are. Take your gaze over your left shoulder if that feels okay. Press the heel to the sky. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, push a little higher. Exhale that breath. Inhale, come back to that nice long extension. Exhale, pull it all in tight. Inhale, send it out long. Exhale, pull it in tight. Inhale, send it out long. Pull it in as tight as you can and hold it there for an inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Send it out long, float it back down. Nice deep breath in and exhale it out. Bring your forearms to the earth. Spread your fingertips nice and wide. Extend your feet to the back of the mat. Come into forearm plank just for a breath. Then lower the hips to the earth. Pull your elbows back towards your hips. Allow your heart center to shine forward through those shoulders. Feel a nice stretch on the inner side of the belly. Coming into Sphinx pose. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Maybe close your eyes here. Come back to that mantra. I'm happy. I am here. I'm about to embark on this beautiful journey called yoga. I will do so with loving kindness to my body. Always remembering that the breath is the most important thing of my practice. Take one more inhale here, grow a little taller. As you exhale, dip your left shoulder down, looking over your right shoulder, giving the upper body a little bit of a twist here. Inhale, come back to center, shine your heart center forward, pull those elbows back towards your hips. Exhale, drop your right shoulder, look over your left. Inhale, come back to center, nice deep breath in and exhale. Then curl those toes under, lift your hips up, come back to your forearm plank. So we'll be touching in and out of the core a little bit today throughout this journey. I know everybody always loves to hear that, but the core is such an important part of our practice because having a strong core helps you in all of the asanas. The asanas are all about all body anyway. It's very few asanas are only about one part of the body. Take one more inhale here and exhale. And then bring your knees to the outer edge of your mat once again. Big toes touch. Press back into your balasana, and it should feel a lot better now. Things are a little more open and warmed up. And then come back up to your tabletop. Square everything off. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And then curl your toes under and lift up for your first downward facing dog. Allow the head to hang between the arms. Walk your feet out a little bit if that feels good. And just kind of notice where you are. Inhale, rise up on your toes, really, really high up. Then drop your heels to the right. Press your hips out to the right, but keep your shoulders parallel. Feel that nice stretch along the left side of the body. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, drop the heels to the other side. Press the hips out to the left. Shoulders stay parallel. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Tiptoe to the middle of your mat. Cross one foot in front of the other. And come on down into Sukhasana, easy seat. Roll the shoulders down your back. Sit up nice and tall. So if lotus position is in your practice, go ahead and take lotus. Otherwise, just come into an easy cross-legged position. Roll the shoulders down the back. So we've already warmed up our shoulders a bit and got in touch with our core and our hips a little. So inhale, bring the hands to the sky. Let's come into the side body a little bit. As you lower your right hand to the earth, reach the left hand over the head. Take your gaze up underneath that left arm and press your left sit bone down to the earth. Take your gaze up, come up just a little, and then take your gaze down to that right hand and press a little bit deeper. Inhale, come up through the center, shoulders stay soft. Left hand comes to the earth, right hand reaches over the head. Drop that bottom shoulder away from your ear to keep a nice long neck. Take your gaze under that top arm and breathe. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, come up just a bit. Take your gaze down to that left hand. Press the right hand out to the left as you press your right sit bone down. Inhale, come up. One more time. Press it down. And then both hands come above, reaching to the sky, shoulders stay soft. Root your sit bones down and gently take a twist to the right. So take your gaze over your back shoulder. Grow long through the back of the body. So this left hand can rest on the knee. It can be out in front of you here. It all depends upon how your shoulders are and how much twist you have to the back of the body. So be relaxed here. One more inhale here. And then as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest and take your gaze over your left shoulder. Feel a nice stretch through the right side of the neck. Maybe getting all the way down here into the traps. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, exhale, drop it down through the center and take your gaze over your right shoulder. One more time, take the gaze to the left. Breath in and breath out. Gently release, hands come back to the sky, and we'll take this to the other side. Taking your gaze over your left shoulder this time. So engaging your core a little bit to keep the spine nice and long. Once again, the right hand might find its place on the inside of the right knee. Maybe you want to come to the outside of the left knee. All depends upon where you are in your practice, but don't jam things up too much around your shoulders and your neck. Keep everything nice and long here. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, drop your chin to your chest and look over your right shoulder, opening up the left side of your neck. Nice deep breath in. Keep your awareness on your breath. Inhale, exhale, drop it to the center, look over your left shoulder, grow tall. Exhale, drop it to the center, and once again, look over your right shoulder. Think about the neck being nice and long, kind of giraffe-like, kind of elegant here, sitting with dignity. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, let the hands float back to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Take a moment, tuck your chin to your chest. Roll the shoulders down the back of the body. So coming into Anjali Mudra with your palms, I invite you to put a little space between those palms, whenever our hands come back to this mudra today. That little space can be there for you to hold some compassion for yourself, for some others. Also, maybe you want to hold a little energy there. It's always good to have a little supply of energy whenever you need it throughout the day. Soften your face, smile. Be happy that you've embarked on this journey today, and let it just take you wherever it feels good. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky, and as you exhale, bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs and come up into boat pose.
So find that little sweet spot, roll the shoulders down your back. You can keep your palms here on the backs of your thighs, or you can send them forward. Nice deep breath in and exhale. So once again, creating a little bit of a heat, a little bit of tapas in the body. Keep your face soft, keep a smile perhaps, keep that breath moving. I am happy, I am here. One more inhale here, and then as you exhale, lower down into low boat. Nice deep breath in. If you're shaking, it's okay. It means you're working and you're human. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back up to high boat. Exhale, take it down to low. Inhale, come up to high. Exhale, take it down to low. Inhale, come up to high. Exhale, take it to low boat. And let's hold it here for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale and exhale. And then release all the way down to your backs. Bring your knees into your chest when you get there. Pull the knees in nice and tight, and then roll a little from side to side. Giving the lower part of your back a nice little massage, maybe working those knees around in a circle, going one direction and then the other direction. And then bringing the soles of your feet to the edges of your mat and bring your hands out into T position. Palms are facing the sky, let the shoulders relax. We're gonna get into the hips a little bit. Nice deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your knees to the right. Take your gaze down your left arm and breathe into that left side of your body. Once again, maybe visualize ribbons of light of color, working their way through the ribs, down into the waist and the hips. If it feels okay for your body and you want a little more, pick your right foot up, lay on your left thigh. Adding that little bit of weight, maybe closing your eyes. So these twists and these openings can be very relaxing, very therapeutic, very stress relieving. So allow the practice to give that to yourself today. There'll be times to work hard, but take these little times when it's just opening and de-stressing to do just that. Release the foot from the thigh if it's there. Inhale, bring your knees up through center. Exhale, drop them to the other side. Take your gaze away from your knees. Breathe into the right side of your body this time. Maybe the left foot feels okay to be on top of the right thigh. Add a little weight. Breathe into that right side of your body. How does it feel compared to the left? Is one side a little more open than the other? You know, we don't live in our bodies symmetrically. Whether we work, play, drive, eat, we all do it more from one side than the other. So this is all about trying to find a little bit of balance whenever we can. Breathe into those ribs. Feel it through the hips. Nice deep breath in and exhale. With your next inhale, release that left foot. Bring your knees back up through center. Heel toe your feet together. Pull both knees into your chest. And then keep the right knee there and release the left leg long. Let it be slightly suspended above the earth, just an inch or two. And if that's a little bit too intense for you right now, go ahead and lay the leg down then. And then keep that right knee pulled in tight, and then reach your left hand down that left leg. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. So it's like you're trying to reach that left foot with your left fingers. Once again, you might have noticed that we're engaging the core a little bit here. Nice deep breath in. We'll come in and out, like I said, touch onto it once in a while throughout the practice. One more inhale here and exhale. Then pull both knees to the chest, release the head, neck, and shoulders. Send the right leg out long. Pull that left knee a little bit tighter. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Both feet are flexed. Reach that right hand down the right leg as it's just slightly suspended above the earth. Keep the breath moving. A lot of times when we come into core work, you might feel a little tension be created through the throat chakra, so try to relax through there, all around the collarbone, keeping your throat soft. That's where our source of communication is, and we want to definitely be able to communicate these days as we are stuck inside with people, right? Nice deep breath in and exhale. One more inhale here. Both knees come to your chest. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Send your feet to the sky. Bring your arms out into T position. Pull the toes down towards your head. Push the heels up toward the sky. Fire up those hamstrings a little bit. Then reach your hands up. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders off the earth like you're trying to reach something steady on top of your feet. Nice deep breath in and exhale and inhale and exhale. Release the arms down to the side, bend your knees, soles of the feet on the earth. Right foot goes to the sky, crosses over the left. Plant your right palm on your right thigh and push that thigh away from you. Feel the opening deep down into that right hip socket. So grab that finger bone and pull it out away from that hip socket. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And then gently release that. Reach down, grab behind your left thigh. So the right elbow is going to rest against the right, inside the right knee, and pull that thigh in closer to your chest, opening up this right hip. So we're going to take a few breaths here. Pulling it in tight. You'll notice that the tighter that you pull the left thigh towards your chest, probably the more you're going to feel it in your right hip. Maybe you want to bring your hands to your left shin and just change that grip a little bit. The slightest little change in your grip will change the feeling of an asana. So if you ever go a little deeper or to a different spot, you go, oh no, don't go like that. Just go back to where you were or try something else. Explore along this journey that we're on. And you can, there's lots of degrees of how to take this. I always say that this is one of the most personal asanas because everybody's hips are so different. They're even different from your right to your left. So, try different little things to open up that right hip. That's the concentration point right now. Nice deep breath in. And remember that the left side is going to be different than the right, so you might want to go someplace completely different there. And then now that you're there and you're in your deepest form of this asana, bring your awareness to that right hip, and can you let it go? You're probably holding a little tension there right now. We always do. Whenever we try to open something, we resist for some reason. Let it go. And when you let it go, you might go, whoa, look how much more space I have there. That's pretty cool. It even feels better. But we have to remind ourselves to do that. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring that left foot back to the earth. Bring your arms out into T position. Roll your hips to the left so the sole of your right foot is on the earth. Take your gaze down your right arm and press your right knee to the top of your mat or away from your hips, I should put it that way. Yeah, so you're opening up into a little different direction into that right hip. And then gently come back to center. Extend your right foot to the sky. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Bring it down to the earth. Left foot goes to the sky. Cross it over the right. Left palm on the left thigh. Grab that finger, press it away from you. Remember, a different side of the body. So be willing to honor it. Be willing to notice the difference. Being observant and just kind of being aware. And think about how that can help us off our mat. Sometimes we get into this kind of a rote mentality where we do everything the same all the time. We may not even notice when something needs to be changed up a little bit. We all have different moods and we all have different feelings from day to day. So sometimes maybe you just need to change things a little. Release that, reach down, grab the right thigh. So like I said, one side can be totally different than the other. So I have to come really modified on this side because of my left knee. So you'll see me do something completely different here. I'm just grabbing my knee and my foot
and bringing my thigh in as close to my chest as I can. And then what works for me is just extending my right foot to the sky and using my right thigh to kind of push that left ankle toward my heart center a little more. That is where I can open up my left hip. So that's what I'm saying. These journeys are all about exploring and finding different ways and different paths that work for you and your body. All the while being kind and loving and honoring your body in the space that you are in, wherever you happen to be, because it changes from day to day. We all know that. You know, some days we get up and we feel like doing everything, and then some days we get up and we feel like doing nothing. So it's all good. Come into a little deeper from wherever you are if you want, and then remember, release that left hip, let it go. Feel the opening. We carry a lot of emotions down there in those big hip sockets. So sometimes when we begin to open them, well, some of those emotions might kind of rise to the top. And if they do, it's okay. It's all good. Take one more inhale here. And then gently release that right foot to the floor. Bring your arms back out into T position. Left leg is still crossed over the right. Roll the hips to the right this time. Sole the left from the floor. And then just using the power of your body, press your left knee away from your hips. So you have that nice opening, a little different of an angle here. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Soften through the shoulders and the face. With your next inhale, gently come back through center. Bring the feet down, breath in and breath out. Inhale, bring your knees to the chest, send your feet to the sky. Pull your toes down towards your head. Bring your hands down beside your body. Pull the toes down a little more. Feel an opening through the hamstrings. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, we're simply going to flip ourselves up and coming into Tadasana, staff pose. Pull the toes back towards your head. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, take your hands to the sky. Reach them up as high as you can. And then exhale, release into a forward fold. Let it go. Let the breath kind of work you down here a little bit. So this is the first forward fold, the first Uttanasana, seated as in the day, unless you did some this morning already. So just let the breath work you down a little bit. Notice where you're holding some tension. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. And inhale. Go just a little bit deeper with your exhale. And gently bring yourself all the way back up. Roll the shoulders together and down your back. Cross your feet, roll over those knees, and come back into a downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in and exhale. So things should be pretty warmed up, your knees and your hips and your hamstrings. So let it all go, let the head hang heavy. Press into the pads of your fingers and press more into that thumb side of your hand and the pinky side. You've got that nice padding there between your thumb and your index finger, so use it to your best advantage. Take one more inhale here and exhale. And then gently bend your knees and tiptoe to the top of your mat. Hang in Uttanasana forward fold when you get there. Inhale, lift and shine your heart. So we're going to stay here for a couple of breaths instead of just going right through this. So bring the shoulders away from your ears. Allow the legs to be strong and straight. If you have really tight hamstrings and you need to bend the knees a little bit, by all means, totally do so. Allow the hands to reach back to the back of the body to gain some length, or maybe your fingertips are on the earth, or you want to bring them to your shins. So be wherever is comfortable for you. Take one more inhale here, grow long from your tailbone to the crown of the head. And then exhale, release into a forward fold. Bend your knees, press into the earth. Allow the palms to bring you all the way up. Shine your heart to the sky. Bring your hands back to your heart center in Anjali Mudra. And then come to Tadasana, mountain pose. So allow the arms to be heavy coming down the side of your body. Roll the shoulders down the back. Bring your awareness to your feet for a moment. Root down a little bit. So before we move into some of our standing asanas, take some time. Make that connection with your breath once more. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale all the way down through your heart center. Hang in your forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift for length. Exhale, release. Step your right foot back down your mat. Gently drop your right knee. Release that foot. Sweep the hands to the sky. Opening up the heart to the heavens here. Opening up that right hip flexor. Left knee is right above the left ankle. Nice deep breath in and exhale. One more inhale here, and then as you exhale, take a twist to the right. Take your gaze toward that right thumb as it presses to the back. Releasing the hips, nice deep breath in and exhale. Bring your gaze back to your left hand, sweep the hands to the sky, float your hands down, frame that left foot, curl your right toes under, lift that right leg up, press that heel away from you, plant your right palm directly under your shoulder, and inhale the left hand to the sky. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Float that left hand down. Take a breath in and out. Left foot goes back to meet the right. You're in your high plank. Take one breath in your high plank. Either knees, chest, and chin, or Chaturanga Dandasana to upward facing dog. Taking it back to down dog. Nice deep breath in. We'll be here for 3 breaths. Exhale everything out that you can. Bend your knees, float, hop, walk. However you want to get to the top of your mat. Hang in your Uttanasana. Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, release. Bend, press, rise. Come into that back bend. Back to your heart center and back into Tadasana. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, let it go. Lift and shine your heart. Exhale, release. Left foot steps back down your mat. Gently drop your left knee. Release that foot. Swing your hands forward and up, opening the heart to the skies. Right knee over top of the right rib or the right ankle. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Press those hips forward and down. Release. One more inhale here. As you exhale, right hand to the front, left hand goes to the back. Take your gaze to that left thumb. Soften through the shoulders. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Bring your gaze back to the front. Sweep the hands to the sky. Open the heart. Float them down. Take a breath in and out. Curl those left toes under. Lift that left thigh up, thigh to the sky there, left palm directly under your shoulder. Right knee is still over top of that right ankle. Right hand comes to the sky as we open up the heart. Take the gaze up to that thumb, if that's okay with your neck and your balance. Nice deep breath in and exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale, float your hands down. Frame that right foot, breath in and breath out. Right foot goes back to meet the left. You're in your high plank. Go through your vinyasa. And 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. Bend your knees, travel to the top, hang in Uttanasana, Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, release. Then press and rise all the way up. And bring your hands to heart center. Come into Tadasana Mountain Pose. Nice deep breath in. Roll the shoulders down the back. And exhale. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Lift for length. Exhale, release. Bring out your peace fingers, grab hold of your big toes. Lengthen the back of the body once again, and then come into a little deeper forward fold, getting to the hamstrings a little bit deeper. Remember, you can always bend your knees a little bit if you'd like. Allow the crown of the head to work its way down toward the earth. Deep breath in and exhale. And then glide your weight a little more forward, so it's on the balls of your feet rather than back on your heels. Inhale and exhale. Release any hold that you have. Grab opposite elbows. Bend your knees a lot so your chest is resting on your thighs. And shake your upper body a little bit. Swing a little from side to side. Then let the hands fall to the earth. Sweep them out to the side as you come all the way back to the top. And then swan dive right back down. Inhale, lift for length. Exhale to release. Step your right foot back down your mat. All 10 toes are facing forward, or you can drop that knee as we did before, coming up into your first crescent lunge. So find that drishti out there in front of you. And as close as you can, you want the ball of your foot and that back foot to be under your heel so you get a nice stretch there for that back foot. Dropping the hips down, firing up that right thigh, nice deep breath in and exhale. One more inhale here. Exhale, float your hands down, take a breath in and out, and then we're going to kick our left leg to the sky, coming into a three-legged dog. Press the right heel to the earth, bend that left knee, open up the hips. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, come back to your three-legged dog. Rise up on your right toes. Gently bring that left foot forward to the outside of your left palm, coming into lizard. So here's where a block or a book might come in handy. You can stay up on your palms, or you can bring your forearms to a block or a book or whatever you have handy, or you can bring your forearms to the earth. Totally depending upon the openness of your hips. That back leg can be down if you'd like, or you can push it up and out. But breathe into your left hip. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Breath in and breath out. Bring your palms back to the earth so you're back in your high lizard. Take a breath in and out. Left foot goes back to meet the right. You're back in your high plank. Go through your vinyasa. Shoulders away from the ears. One breath, one movement. Exhale everything out that you can. Bend your knees, travel to the top. Hang in Uttanasana. Inhale, lift for length. Exhale, release. Then press. Rise all the way up. Bit of a back bend there. Come all the way back down. This time I invite you to come into gorilla. So palms come underneath the feet. Toes are at your wrist. Once again, most of the weight is in the toes, the ball of your foot, rather than your heels. Let the head hang heavy. Bend the elbows out to the side if that's available for you. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gently release, bend the knees. Sweep the hands all the way to the sky. Come into a bit of a back bend. Swan dive forward all the way down. Lift for length. Exhale, release. Left foot steps back down your mat. Set your foundation. Sweep your hands to the sky. Coming into your high crescent on the other side. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Connect with that drishti out there. Breath in and breath out. One more inhale here, but with the heart. Exhale, float your hands down. Take a breath in and out. Right foot goes to the sky behind you. Three-legged dog. Press the left heel to the earth. Press the right heel out. Then bend that right knee and stack your hips. Keep your shoulders parallel with one another. Inhale and exhale. Push it over to the left. Inhale, come back to your three-legged dog. Rise up on those left toes. Bring that right foot forward. Place it on the outside of your right palm. Coming into your lizard on the other side. Different side of the body. So remember, it might be a whole other ball game on this side. So come to wherever you want to come to lizard on this side. Using a block perhaps, maybe staying up on your palms, maybe dropping your left knee. Maybe you want to wrap your hands around, so make it your own. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Palms come back to the earth. Nice breath in and out. Right foot goes back to meet the left and go through your vinyasa. And 3 breaths in your downward facing dog. One more inhale here. Exhale that breath. Bend your knees, and instead of floating to the top of the mat, tiptoe your feet forward, coming into a wide-legged forward fold with your feet on the outside of your palms. Inhale, lift for length here. And then exhale, come into a really deep forward fold. Maybe grab hold of the backs of your heels or your calves and just kind of give your head a little encouragement to come a little bit deeper. And then with your elbows on the insides of your knees, bring your palms together, drop your hips to the earth, and transition into Malasana Yogi Squat. Nice deep breath in and exhale. So know that a block underneath of your body here might be a way to be here a little more comfortable. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Soften through the shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Bring your palms to the earth. Bring your hips to the sky. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift for length. Exhale to release, bend, press, and rise all the way up. Pull a little back bend in there and float all the way back down. Inhale, lift for length. Exhale, release. Right foot goes back. Sweep the hands to the sky, crescent lunge. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. One more inhale here. Float your hands down. Left foot goes to the sky behind you. Stack the hips. Breath in and breath out. Left foot comes forward, coming into that high lizard. And then coming as low as you want to go. Nice deep breath in. Exhale it out. Come back to your high lizard. Inhale and exhale. Left foot goes back to meet the right. Go through your vinyasa. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, send your right foot to the sky. As you exhale, bring it forward, place it between your palms. Sweep the hands to the sky, coming into your high lunge on the other side. Deep breath in and exhale. One more inhale here. Float your hands down, breath in and out. Right foot goes to the sky. Stack your hips. Inhale and exhale. Come back for an inhale. Come into your high lizard. Take it down to low lizard. Inhale and exhale. Back to your high lizard. Breath in and out. Go through your vinyasa. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, take it back. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. Tiptoe to your hands. Bring your feet on the outsides of your palms. Inhale. As you exhale, drop your hips down. Hands come together in Balasana. So you can stay right here in Balasana, or if crow is in your practice, bring your palms to the earth, hips rise to the sky, heel toe your feet together. Bring your knees as high into your armpits as you can, and then simply, maybe, lift both feet off the floor. Toes touch. Inhale and exhale. Come back to your Balasana. Deep breath in and exhale it out. Palms come to the earth. Hips rise to the sky. Heel toe your feet together. Inhale, lift for length. Exhale, release. Then press. Rise all the way up. Hands come to your heart center. Back into Tadasana. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep your hands in the sky. Exhale, float all the way down. Lift for length. Exhale, release. Step your right foot back down your mat. Drop your right heel this time. Set your foundation for Virabhadrasana 2. And bring yourself up. Settle into this. If you feel like your right hip is dropping forward and down, you're kind of like releasing it, open it up. Pull that right hip back. Allow the pinky side of your right foot to seal into the earth. Feel the arch of that right foot. And then drop into your left knee a little bit. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Reverse your warrior. If you'd like a little extra for this, reach that right hand up, grab those left fingers, and just do a little self-assist here. Inhale and exhale. Come back to your warrior 2. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Reach your left hand forward. Move into Trikonasana. So you might want to step that back foot in a little bit to shorten your stance. Totally up to you. Right hand to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Keep the power in that foundation. Pivot at the waist. Come back up. Reverse this triangle. Strong feelings through the fingertips and through the feet. Soften through the shoulders. Breath in and breath out. Windmill your hands around. Bend into your left knee. Frame that left foot. Pivot your right foot so it's facing forward. And then we're going to step that right foot in, probably so it's about 2 feet behind the left. And maybe out to the right a little more. Square your hips off. So pull your left hip back and your right hip forward. Crown of the head reaches to the sky. And then fold over that left leg into pyramid. Breath in and breath out. One more inhale here. Lengthen the back of the body a little bit. Come into your deepest fold. Let it go. Then bend your left knee. Bring your palms slightly more forward. Press into your left foot. Right foot rises to the sky for a standing split. Doesn't have to be high. Maybe your left palm comes behind your left calf. If you've got better balance than me, you can bring both hands behind your left calf. One more inhale here. Bend into your left knee, release into a forward fold. Let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release. Bend, press, rise all the way up. Put a back bend in there. Hands to heart center. Release into Tadasana. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, let it go all the way. Lift for length. Exhale, release. So now we know where this journey is taking us. So sometimes it's a little nicer the second time around. So once again, seal the outer edge of that back foot. Pull that left hip back. Take and really gain some length from right fingers to left fingers. Soften your gaze. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Reverse this warrior. Breathe into that right side of your body. Maybe do a little self-assist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come back to your warrior two. Grow long from right to left fingertips. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Move into your Trikonasana. So maybe you want to shorten your stance. If you want to bring your hand to a block or to the earth, whatever works for you. Grow long from fingertips to fingertips. Deep breath in. And exhale. Press into your foundation. Pivot at the waist. Reverse this triangle. A lot of energy coming out from all four limbs, and let it come right back in as well. Inhale and exhale. Bend into your right knee. Windmill your hands around. Frame your right foot. Pivot your left. Maybe scoot the right foot out to the right a little bit. Bring the left foot in, preparing for pyramid. Right hip pulls back. Left hip pulls forward. Lengthen the back of the body and fold. Gently bend into your right leg. Left leg comes to the sky for standing split on this side. Maybe the right hand comes behind the calf to encourage the head to come a little deeper. Point the left toes to the earth. Raise that leg higher. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale here. Float it down. Hang in your forward fold. Lift and shine your heart. Exhale to release it. Bend, press, rise all the way up. Beautiful back bend here. Coming back to your heart center, back into Tadasana. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky, and exhale into chair. Nice deep breath in, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Lengthen the back of your body, keeping your knees parallel with one another. Take your twist. Left elbow to the outside of your right thigh or right knee. Shoulders are away from your ears. Press the palms together. Try to keep them as close to the heart center as you can. If you want to flare the arms open, you can do so. If you want to come into a half bind, you can do so. If you want to bring both palms to the floor and come into side crow, gently coming back and back to your twist. If you took side crow, otherwise you're waiting for us. Come back to center. Breath in and out. Sweep the hands to the sky as you straighten the legs. Come into the back bend. Let it flow all the way down. Lift for length. Exhale to release. Bend, press, and rise. And come into chair on the other side.
Drop the hips down. Pull your shins toward the back of your mat. Inhale, exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take this twist on the other side. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Once again, knees stay parallel. Inhale and exhale. Now coming into side prone on this side, if it's in your practice. If it's not, don't worry about it. Keep the breath moving. Coming back to your chair with a twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Rise all the way up. Bring your hands back to heart center and back into Tadasana. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Exhale, let it flow all the way down. Lift for length. Exhale, release. Step your right foot back. Leave your left foot right where it is. And we're going to pivot on that right foot and pivot the left foot so it's facing the left of your mat. Right palm is directly under your shoulder. Coming into a side plank with our one foot on the floor. So you can use that foot to press your hips to the sky, or if you'd like to come all the way back to a full plank, you can do so. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Raise the hips up a little bit. One more inhale here. Exhale, float your hands down. Take a breath in and exhale it out in your high plank. Then inhale, slowly go through your vinyasa. Inhale, exhale, inhale, taking it back. Nice deep breath in. And exhale it out. Inhale and exhale. Let the breath move through your body. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. Bring your right foot to the middle of your mat. Pivot your left palm under your shoulder. Coming into that side plank on the other side. Choosing to keep the one foot on the earth or take it back. Totally up to you. Raise the hips to the sky. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. So we're enjoying this journey, right? One more inhale here. Flow your hands down. Take a breath in and out. And go through your vinyasa. Let it go. Let that breath flow through your body. One more inhale here. As you exhale, tiptoe to the middle of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, release. Then press. Rise all the way up. And bring your hands to heart center. Interlace your fingers in the Kali Mudra. Send them to the sky. Gently lean back. Bring it back to center. Take a gentle lean to the right. Bring it back to center. Gentle lean to the left. Bring it back to center. Flow all the way down. Lift for length. Exhale, release. Step your right foot back and your left foot back. Coming into a high plank. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Bring your right forearm down and your left forearm down. Find your forearm plank once again. Core is engaged. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Walk your toes up toward your elbows, coming into dolphin.
So if it's available for you to press your heels to the earth, let the head hang, breath in and breath out, then press into your palms, and you're in downward facing dog. Let it go. Breath in and breath out. One more inhale here. As you exhale, walk your hands back to your feet, hang in your forward fold, lift and shine your heart. Exhale to release, then press and rise all the way up. And bring your hands to heart center. And then come on down to your mat. So come on down, feet out in front of you. Move the fleshy part away from your sit bones so you have some nice grounding there. Nice deep breath in, pull your toes back towards your head. Inhale, sweep your hands to the sky. Forward after hip hinge, coming back to Tadasana, staff pose. Let it go. Surrendering asanas. Remember, surrendering is not giving up. Surrendering is being open to all the possibilities that this journey might present to you. Being ready to explore and discover. Maybe going places where you're like, I don't know if I want to go there or not. And the next time you're in your practice, it's like, yeah, I do want to visit that place. So always be willing to find that edge with some kindness. Let the breath take you down a little bit deeper. Then gently bring yourselves up, roll the shoulders together and down your back. Bend your knees so the soles of your feet are on the floor. And gently lower yourself down. Pull the knees to your chest when you get there. Send your feet to the sky. Bring your arms out into T position. So we've opened up the side body a lot today with some bends and some stretches. So we're going to fire up a little bit of power through those intercostal muscles, those ribs. So push your feet to the sky. And then as you exhale, let your legs drift over to the left. So your right hip actually comes off the floor. Your right shoulder stays on the floor. And you're pressing out through those left heels to the left. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Do not hold your breath. Inhale, maybe tap a little deeper on your exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come up through the center for that beautiful massage across the back of your body. Exhale, take the feet out to the right. Left shoulder stays on the earth as your left hip leaves it. Legs are strong and straight. Press out through those heels. Deep breath in, face is soft, no tension through the jaw. Breath in and breath out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come back up through center, roll it to the other side. One more time to each side. Maybe this time you go a little deeper. Maybe your legs are a little straighter, you're feeling a little stronger. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up through the center. Take it to the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up through center. Pull your knees to your chest. Pull your right knee in a little tighter than the left. Lift the head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach both hands out toward that extended leg. Nice deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. Gently switch legs. Press out through that right heel. Remember to keep a softness through your throat area here. Both ankles are flexed. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Switch once more. Inhale and exhale. Switch again. Inhale and exhale. Pull both knees to your chest. Bring your fingertips to your shoulders and knees are now in stair step. We're going to add on to this a little bit. Push your right heel forward, twist to the left. Inhale, come back to center, and then twist to the right. So keep these bicycles going a little bit here. Getting a little bit of fire in the core. Enjoying this journey. So now we're on a bike, right? We've been on a boat today, now we're on a bike. One more time to the middle. One more time to the right. Well, two more times to the middle. Bring it back to center. Send your feet to the sky. Reach your hands up. Put a smile on your face. Relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let them come all the way down to the earth. Supta Baddha Konasana. This is just such a beautiful asana. Breathe into all of those muscles through the trunk area that you just depleted of the oxygen. You just worked them nice and hard. So now, feed them, feed them, feed them. Replenish, rebuild, renew. Let the knees relax. Deep breath in. And exhale. Then gently bring your palms down by your thighs. Bring your knees together. If you have a block there handy, you might want to grab it and keep it handier. We're going to come into bridge pose. So walk the feet a little closer to the hips. Allow your hands to come down by your side. So bridge pose has lots of benefits, one of them being that it's an inversion, which helps our immune system. Anytime our hips are higher than our head, we're in an inversion. So down dogs are inversions as well. So bring your awareness to your pelvic area, to your hips, and tilt that pelvic area so that the small of your back is pressed into your mat. Feel that connection there. Notice that you had to engage that core a little bit to press the small of your back down. And then just keep that momentum going, pushing your hips to the sky as you roll up the back of your body. If you'd like to bring your hands together under the back and rock the shoulders together like you're trying to pinch something between the scapula, and then press the pinky side of your mat into the earth as you press the hips to the sky. Beware not to let the legs flare out to the side. You want to keep those knees pulling toward each other, so keep the thighs engaged. Keep the face soft and keep your gaze straight up above you whenever you're in an inversion with pressure on the back of your neck. Nice deep breath in and exhale. Then release the hands if they're there. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. And let it release. And what I failed to tell you is if you didn't want to do that, you can always put a block underneath of your hips and simply be in a supported bridge. It's all good. You're still in an inversion because your hips are still higher than your head. You're just working a little bit less. And sometimes that's what we need to do. We're going to go through that bridge one more time. So if you're in a supported bridge, just stay there. Tilt the tailbone to the sky. Try to connect with the back of your body as you roll up. Roll the shoulders together. Interlace your fingers. Keep the knees pulling toward each other. Keep the face soft and the breath moving. Nice deep breath in and exhale and inhale and exhale. And then release the hands and the shoulders, but don't go down yet if you're still up. See how many of the vertebrae you can make contact with as you slowly roll down. You got to really super engage the core as you come all the way down. Once your hips reach the earth, let everything relax. Nice deep breath in and exhale. And inhale and exhale. We're going to come into a shoulder stand. So if a shoulder stand is not in your practice and you have a block right there, you can come into a supported shoulder stand, which is simply putting the block underneath of your hips and sending your feet to the sky. You want, as much as possible, your knees and ankles to be over top of your hips. So this too is an inversion because now your hips are higher than your head. Getting that lymphatic fluid flowing, shaking it up a little bit. So you can either stay right here in a supported shoulder stand, or if you want to come up into a full shoulder stand, extend the feet to the sky. Get your elbows as close together as you can. Place your hands on the back of your body for support. And once again, keep your gaze straight up. Close the eyes if you want. Engage the core a little bit. And if your feet are more like this, don't worry about it. Just take it wherever your journey takes you today. Sometimes a little harder to breathe with your chest and your throat, but keep it moving. Inversions are good to hold a little longer than other asanas, just for the mere benefit that they give us. From here, if you'd like to transition to plow, simply drop the feet over your head. Gently roll yourself down and out of this. When the hips come to the earth, bend your knees. Allow the soles of your feet to come to the earth once again. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale it out. So I invited you to grab a blanket at the beginning of the class if you wanted to, or if you have a block there. So for Shavasana today, I'm going to recommend that we come into supported fish, since we just did all of those overhead things. So for supported fish, and this is really quite juicy, you want to bring your rolled blanket or beach towel, whatever you've got. You can even use like a long pillow from the bed. So if you want to hit pause and go grab a pillow, go right ahead. And you're going to bring it tight up against the back of your hips. And then simply lie back over top of it. If your head is not on it, it's really okay, unless it bothers your throat. Then you want to put something underneath of your head. Bring your hands down by your side, let your feet splay out to the side. So basically, you're opening up your heart. You're opening up your spinal column from the front side here. So give it some time. Allow your body to just melt over that blanket. Opening up the shoulders, opening up the sternum. Let the legs be heavy, let them relax. And then just begin to breathe. Bring that awareness back to the breath if you lost it there. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Begin that mantra again. I am happy, I'm here. I'm happy, I'm here. Or whatever mantra happens to speak to you today. Put a smile on your face as the whole face gets to be relaxed. Breathe into all the little nooks and crannies of your body. Let those ribbons of light and breath move through you. Just visualize and appreciate that breath. Then think about this little journey that you just took and how you felt. Easing your way into it, maybe hitting some little stones in the road once in a while where you're like, oh, I don't know if I want to go there or not, but maybe you did, maybe you didn't, it's okay. Maybe next time you will. It's always nice to kind of do these flows more than once so you can see your progress, And sometimes you might fall backwards, it's okay. Sometimes you might regress, and that's okay. Because no mud, no lotus. If we didn't have hardships sometimes, we would never appreciate all the great, all the beauty, and all the joy. So it's all good.
Let the whole body just melt to your mat. Let the breath move through you. Take it into the crown of the head, release it all the way down to your toes. Then start bringing your awareness to parts of your body. Maybe you want to start at your feet. Make sure they're relaxed. No tension. Feet are splayed out to the side. Feel the weight of your heels press into the earth of the mat. Feel the calves lay against the earth. And the hips. Maybe notice the small of your back if it's not touching, if you don't have the blanket under you. Working your way up the back of the body. Feel the shoulders release and feel the weight of your arms. Your right arm and your left arm as they lay heavy on the mat. And be aware of the back of your head. And maybe begin to move the head from side to side. Create a little track across the back of your skull, a little meditative track. Keeping your face soft. And stay here for as long as you like. Invite you to hit subscribe when you come out of your practice, or if you like the videos, give me a heads up that you liked what you did. Suggestions are also well received. Stay here as long as you like. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice today. Be happy, be well, be kind.